Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high this time. Near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin. Bitcoin pushing to yet another record high, this time near $95,000 as Wall Street launches more ways to bet on Bitcoin.
I think I should be good on the microphone now. Let's double check my audio over here. I don't think my mic is good. I think I should be good on the mic. Yep, my mic is good now. Let's get it. Let's double check my audio. All right, so gang, if you were watching from Twitch, I figured out what the problem was. So I'm using something called Restream.io. I just told them I'm having problems with Twitch. It said it could be bitrate issues, connection issues, which basically means I need to disconnect and reconnect the Twitch account. They give me some other things, but the encoder, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to do that later. So the problem is just the streaming. It doesn't show, but when the stream is over, the whole video loads. So it's just like the live feed. I don't understand all the technicalities with that. I had a Colombian hit me up. Why did I say Colombian? I had a guy hit me up. He was like, he could come over and show me. I'm not going to do that, bro. Sounds a bit weird. It's too friendly. I don't have a problem with bros coming over, but random guys is too friendly. Again, we're about to dive into 3 things today. If you're in the Telegram, you would have seen what I already said. My food is on the way. So we're going over how to turn 500 to 10K in 80 days. It could be less, I'm not going to lie. It could be less, but we're going based off of using proper risk management. And we're going based off of using proper risk management and shit, gang. Now, gang, you know your boy happy today. Your boy is happy today. Listen, I'm going to show you boys something. I didn't want to open it up until I get on stream, gang. Listen, I got to find a way to actually zoom in with this camera, to be honest. It's a little too far out. Yeah, this camera's a little too far out. But listen. Yes, sir. I had a shorty in the gym give me this today. So I didn't go to that gym for like 4 days now. I was going to another gym in a different mall because this current gym, man, motherfuckers, I was recording a video and I have these magnetic lights for RGB or whatever. Motherfuckers came up, just yuck it off and say you can't use it. I'm like, bro, mid-workout, like I'm doing a fucking incline press and hold on. Okay, sorry, I thought I broke my consistency rule on my futures account. But I'm like, yo, que pasa? And I asked him, what is the problem? ¿Cuál es el problema? And he said, oh, you can't be recording videos in there. I was like, bro, you tell me that. You don't just come yuck my shit, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, if I was in my country, I'm not going to slap someone out here for no reason because I'm a foreigner. But if I would have slapped someone for just touching my shit like that, because now suppose when you reach the disconnected and when I'm bringing the bar down, I touch his hand and it throws me off and the fucking shit, you know, drop on my neck, right? So anyway, we left that gym, gang. We left that gym. We came back and this girl's like, oh, I was waiting on you to give you this gift. And I'm like, bruh, I'm like, what is it, right? Because I don't know what it is. It has like some writing in French. But I'm like, okay, hope it's not a tracker or a bomb. But it's a shorty I was flirting with, but she had a boyfriend or whatever, so I stopped. But she would always smile at me and deliberately walk past me and do that little walk with her butt. Anyway, she said she's waiting to give me this. She's by herself today. We open it up. Let's see what this is, boys. Let's see what this fucking is, man. Your boy, listen, gents, don't be afraid to get gifts. Don't be afraid to accept gift. Oh my god, nothing hit me. This is a fucking cologne. Smells nice too. I don't know what kind of brand this is though. Damn, this shit smells nice. Damn. I don't know what this is, but this is strong. It's stronger than my Versace. Labels Moscow. Oh, so that's Russian, not French on the box. I wouldn't know. Santal 33. This is nice, boys. This is nice. Anyway, as you all see, gold did his fucking thing yesterday. That shit smacked stop loss and shut up. I caught some of it and got stopped out and it went back up again. Caught some of it, closed the trade, and it keep running. I'm like, all right, bitch, we can wait for you. But the first thing I want to do is I needed a whiteboard. How do you do a whiteboard on this shit? Online whiteboard. Web whiteboard. There we go. Start a whiteboard. Boards expire after 24 hours. Yep, that's cool. Oh, nice. This is wet. Wait, that sounds weird. I actually need to switch your screen then. Oh shit, I keep forgetting. Oh, look at the chat. My boys say technical difficulties. Nah, bro, it's JD, MrKillDaMarkets, my guy. Yo, gang, family, it's 5 of you on this YouTube. Just hit the like on that button, bro. Hit the like, please. I'm not getting monetized or paid yet, but it's definitely going to help with the video and ranking system, I believe, or however YouTube works. But let's do this switch. I want to show you guys the whole breakdown of 500 to 10K. Man, my food's supposed to be on the way. My shit legit just glitched. I seen that glitch. All right, bet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also record this. I'm gonna use this actually inside the free mini Webby. Start recording, perfect. All right, gang. Now, I know what you're probably wondering. How the fuck can we turn whoa, I need to stop the cursing actually. How can we turn $500 to 10K in 80 days or less, right? Now, I personally did 497 to 5K, right? And that was just in 2 weeks. Wait, no, my bad. Sorry. That was in 3 weeks, not 2 weeks. That was in 3 weeks. 3 weeks and like 5 days, basically, 6 days or whatever. Because you know you have to count the trading days. If we're counting the trade, if we're only counting the trading days, then 2 to 3 weeks. But if we're not counting the trading days, then 3 weeks and a few days or whatever. But the thing is, when it comes to using this strategy, especially for someone that is going on the verge of using low risk because they can't afford to basically, you know, lose the money they're investing with, you need to make sure your risk is very, 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 very low to a point where it doesn't affect you if you have 20 losing trades, right? Because drawdown happens, gang. Like, that's inevitable. You can't avoid that. And the thing is, when we're putting this together, I need you also to pay attention to, okay, cool, what am I comfortable doing? Because then you could do 1,000. Now, 1,000 to 20,000 is possible, but I would say 1,000 to 15,000 instead, right? Like, you don't want to try to go overboard. Now, the reason why I say this is because the more money you have to risk, you can afford to lose, the better. Now, the whole plan of doing this is, and actually it's less now, the whole plan of doing this is actually, we're going to use a prop firm account, and we're also going to use our own personal account. Cool. So, right here, let's just put this here, $500. Everyone should be able to see the screen. If you can't see the screen, please just let me know. That is $500. I'm using my mouse to draw. This is not my handwriting. I promise you I have the most sexiest handwriting in the whole wide world. My teacher used to give me an A in class just because of my handwriting. She used to sleep with my homework next to her on the bed. She asked if I like the GIF. Claro que sí, amor. I'm trying to get in those guts, baby! But, so, gang, listen. The $500, oh my God, I gotta mention this too. So, it isn't dropped yet. It hasn't dropped yet, but because I'm inside the group with the CEO, they told us about the promo that's happening tomorrow. So listen, gang. Alpha Capital originally only could have used 2 ways of setting up your account, right? And let's pull that up actually to show you. So it's actually going to be less than $500. But as an evergreen video, we're going to go based off of the $500. But for those of you that are watching this now in June, okay, yeah, it gets added tomorrow. It gets added tomorrow. Man, you guys are gonna be, oh man, I'm putting you guys on. Okay, cool. Listen, rich bitch, hola, rich bitch. That's Renika. Renika say hola. What is good? So gang, listen. When my boys say cap, what is cap, bro? What is cap? What is cap, Pedro? Please tell me what is cap. I got no reason to lie with anything. But here we go, right? So with Alpha Capital, originally you only could use DX Trade, C Trader, and MT5. If you're an American or in the US, you only could use DX Trade, right? Now, DX Trade doesn't have a mobile application, even though you could use the web trader app, but that's not as user-friendly as TradeLocker or MT5 or CTrader, right? Cool. What happens now is they're now launching the new platform TradeLocker and Alpha Capital tomorrow. And it's going to be a 30% discount on launch, right? Now, let's take a look at the best accounts. Oh, I need to change my screen, actually. Sorry, hold on. Everyone should be able to see that. So, honestly, like I said, obviously the higher the challenge and the harder it is to pass, the more cheaper it's going to be. So let's just say it's a 3-step account. You want to do that, get 100K, and 30% off of this would probably be, I would never recommend doing a 3-step. I'm not going to lie. That's just too long and drawn out or more. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? I'm missing set of more. That's too long and drawn out. But 397 times 30 divided by 100, that's 119 off, right? So 397 take away 119. Wait, why did I put plus? What the fuck? 397 take away 119. That's $278 for a 100K account. That's a very good deal. The only thing is, I'm not gonna lie, is that's too long and drawn out, man. You have to do 8,000 on phase 1, 4,000 on phase 2, 4,000 on phase 3. Bro, that for me, that just ain't worth it, bro. I'd rather fail an account early if I'm going to fail it, right? Instead of drawing out that long. So we're going to do the 2-step account. You want to select swing, okay? The reason why you do swing is because, look, hold on. Shit, I can't move my mouse. I'll just leave it there. The reason why you want to do swing is because you can hold trades over the weekend. Wait, where does it say it, though? Okay, it's probably not showing there. And what you would do is, if you're going to use EA, just say yes. Just so they could give you a raw spread and no commission. Issues, no commission. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's not a broker. And the trade locker would be here. You select that right there. Boom. Or if you just want to get started, remember they have a promo right now. You could get a 10K account. 10K for 40. It got to be all caps, actually. 10K for 40. You could get the 10K account for $40. Holy shit, I just broke something on my desk. I gotta control myself. That's cool. So that's pretty decent as well. But if we're sticking now to the 100,000, like what we're talking about, this is 577. You could use the code Forex Profit, and it gives you a discount, right? But the thing, oh, sorry. I forgot these things are case sensitive. There you go. So 519, my bad. But they also have another code that is 25% off that I feel like is way better for now. Like I said, I'm trying to help you guys, not really trying to make bread. So basically, I get a bunch of accounts to give away based off the amount of people that use my code. I'm trying to find the discount. My head is spinning, bro. This came from the gym, gang. Yeah, let's go to their webpage. It's 15% off right now. Alpha 15. Here we go. Alpha 15. So I think my code is 10%. Oh, $490, gang. $490. So this would now be $490. Fuck it, we could just leave the 500 for there. This would be $490. And then what is good, Jarrell? That would be $490, and you would purchase your account, right? You just want to choose any one of these. I would say choose Trade Locker if you're in the US. If you're not in the country that's in the US or Canada, just choose MT5, to be honest. Just because MT5 is, I prefer MT5 over any platform. Well, I don't prefer it over CTrader. I like CTrader on the laptop, not on the phone. But MT5 and Trade Locker are probably one of the best applications. Trade Locker does have a lot of bugs, but you go and purchase that, right? Cool. If you want to do the one step, go do that. Honestly, I would not recommend doing a one step. It's $497. That's pretty cheap. It means you could get that cheaper with the discount code Alpha 15. $422. Not bad, not bad. But for me, I would never do that. And the reason why I wouldn't do that is just because I don't think you could hold trades over the weekend with it. But two-step, get your two-step. You want to do a swing account. It's 10% target. Get a 100K or a 200K, 100% up to you. It'll be 30% off tomorrow. So 30% off, 577. Let's just see. $173, so 577 take away 173 equals $404. That's pretty decent. So 404 to 10K, cool. Anyway, now that you have already went here, you would now purchase you can use code alpha 15 for 15% off, or to support your boy Forex Profit, but you got to use it in lowercase like this for 10% off. Obviously use alpha 15. It's a bigger discount, like being real. Just use the alpha 15. And then the code, when the trade locker drops, I think the code is only going to be valid for a week. The code, 30% off code will be trade. So if this is in June, if watching in June, use code trade for 30% off. Cool. And this right here is the first step, right? Cool. Now, once you do this, you're going to be going on to create freehand drawings. You'll be going on to the first phase, right? Now, assuming you purchase a 100K account, you need to make $10,000. How do we make the $10,000? We're going to assume that every day we get a trade right. This is a profit target. We're going to assume not every day we get the trade right, but we're also going to assume that it is possible. We're going to assume we're using low risk. So all we need to make per day is $1,250, gang. The reason why I say this is it's only going to take you 2 weeks to pass the challenge, okay? If you do this, 2 weeks to pass the challenge, 1,250 divided by 10,000. Wait, 10,000 divided by 1,250 is 8 days. That's basically 2 weeks, 4 trading days in a week, basically, right? Then you move on to phase 2. Phase 2 would now be $5,000. Now, listen, it's very important to avoid greed, gang. You do not want to be greedy. Listen, you make your money for that day, get the fuck out the market. You lose $750, leave your account and come back another day, gang. Do not break this habit. Please, 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 please do not break this habit. Because what's going to happen is the farther in drawdown you get, the harder it's going to be to recover it with the mindset if you're in scarcity mindset, right? I'm assuming you're in scarcity mindset if you're going to only use $500 of your capital. So you want to avoid damaging your mindset and psychology even worse by being greedy, okay? Now, sorry, my food's supposed to be here by now. Now, once we get on to phase 5, the target is $5,000. Everyone already knows it's 5%. But how can we hit this 5% now without losing our account? The average person blows their account on phase 2. I'm telling you. Prop firms make a lot of money from phase 2. Bro, people get so close to the target and blow their account. Bro, I'd rather be in challenge phase for 6 months. I mean, personally, no. I'm talking about if I didn't have the bread, right? But now I'd rather blow the account and just buy it again. Like, just being honest, just to save time. Because I know I could lose $2,000 and I'm going to make that back from one withdrawal trading. Like 500. Okay, I wouldn't blow an account 4 times. But as just an example, I would lose $1,000 basically just buying prop firm accounts. And I'm going to make that back in one withdrawal. So it's like, I'm not too worried about it. But if I was low on capital, I would not do that shit. I'd rather be in challenge phase for 6 months if I have to, just to pass it rather than trying to lose the money, right? Now, let's take a look at how we're going to pass this. We're going to only be aiming for $750 a day. Now, how long would that take for us to pass? 5,000 divided by 750 is 6 days, basically. So on the last day, you just need to make $1,000. So that's 6 to 7 days basically is going to take you to pass this challenge. So in total, that's about 8 plus 7. We're just going to go based off of that. I don't know that out of my head. Don't judge me. That's 15 trading days basically, right? Takes you 2 days to get your funded account because you got to sign a contract, you got to do your KYC, and you get your funded account. Cool. You automatically get bi-weekly payouts. Now, that means if you're on your 15th day, in 30 days, you would have gotten your first payout from this account. But before we get to that payout structure, let's break this down, right? Cool. You are now here. You are now a funded fucking trader. But this is nothing to celebrate because all you have now is just capital. It's nothing until you get paid out, gang. You got to get paid out, okay? Now, when it comes to the funded phase, there are 3 things you got to keep in mind, okay? 1, the rules of the prop firm based on account size you get. If you didn't get a swing account, sorry, I thought I had someone on the stove just now. You didn't get a swing account, you got another account, look at the rules, gang. Every prop firm has rules that you have to follow based on the type of challenge that you get. Obviously, the more easy it is to pass a challenge, you're going to have more stricter rules when you're on the funded stage, okay? The swing account does not have a consistency rule, but you cannot be trying to drop 10 fucking lots and expect it to get payout. They're not going to pay you out, you feel me? Well, if you have a 100K account, maybe. If you're using 10 lots consistently, and I wouldn't even use that. You could blow your account doing that shit trading gold. But does anyone have any questions, by the way? Since you're on stream, like, ask the questions. Ask the questions, gang. But every prop firm has rules. So one of the things you need to pay attention to is, that's Binance, is the rules, okay? Like I said, excuse my handwriting, is the rules. The second thing you need to pay attention to, let's put this over here, is the drawdown, okay? Even though you are allowed to lose max 5%, you can't, well, you're not allowed, because what happens is if you hit 5%, your account is blown. So what percentage do we aim for? Well, not aim for, holy shit. What is the max percentage we will be willing to lose per day? 2.5%. And what that is, $2,500 on a 100K account, okay? Now, damn, that's not much, right? It is much, because the only target you're aiming for per day is 1,250 on your live account, being real, right? So this is the second option. The second thing you need to pay attention to. The third and last thing you need to pay attention to, gang, is holding your trades. Do not hold your trades over market open. Do not swing trade. Fuck it. Do not swing. And I'm saying this because brokers, prop firms, they all play little tricky games. And also, you never know what can happen during market close, right? Market could open and that shit could just pop, 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 pop. Like just go crazy. So these are the 3 things you want to pay attention to once you get, whoa, I was zooming in just now. Holy smokes, you could zoom in by holding command, gang. That is so cool. Wait, does that work in on any page actually? Oh, okay, no, just that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. No problem. So, wow, I did not know you could do that. So now, once you get funded, family, the next thing you need to pay attention to is setting your goal, okay? Your goal, family. Your goal should be the main thing that you're paying attention to. Now let's break this down. If we're getting bi-weekly payouts, that means if you got funded on a 15-day, in 14 more days, you can request your payout. What should your week look like? If you're aiming for 1,250 a day, that times 5 should be 5,000, right? 1,250 times 5 equals 6,250. Cool. I would say 1,250 or 5,000 per week, right? Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, how do we, there we go. 1,250, 1,250 per day, or if 5K is met for the week, walk away. If you get in a 6% overall drawdown, decrease risk or lot size to 0.40, gang. Now, it's a live account, family, so there's no need to rush anymore. You just need to recover your losses, okay? Once you would have made 5K for the week, we're assuming you made 5K for the week, you now could decide to wait for payout like what I did and get your refund, or you can continue to trade. But on your second week, I would say wait. Fuck it. If I know a lot of you have impatience, so cool. Once you reach 7K, you need to let the account wait for payout. Make sure you trade for a minimum of 5 trading days. Gang, this right here is the most simple strategy, right? Now, what are you going to do on your first payout? You're going to go take a trip? Hell fucking no, gang. What you need to go do on your first payout is you need to break this down into 2 systems, okay? One, you're going to get your refund. That refund, buy another fucking account. Reinvest that refund. Your refund you're going to get is whatever. Oh, wait, hold on. If you use the promo, you probably can't buy another challenge because I doubt the promo will always be there. But if you use the Forex profit code, that's always there. So just buy another account, right? Buy another account. I wish I could have used my iPad to draw on this. I probably could. Buy another account, gang. Like, this is straightforward. Then the next thing which you're going to go do is from that, if it's 7K, hold on, let's divide that. 7K and you get 80% payout. 7,000 times 80 divided by 100. That's 5,600, right? So you already got your refund. So you have the 5,600. You want to take 20% of that. Hold on. Times 20 divided by 100. That's 1,100. So you're going to put 1,120 in your broker, gang. In your broker. The broker I use right now is Hanko Trade, Exness, Tide Market. Then I also have an LP directly that we use for our hedge fund, okay? Which one of those I recommend? Use whatever one you could use based on your region. Hanko Trade is pretty cool. You could go look in the YouTube description. I have all the information there. You could do that. Why is my bit rate so high? Jason DeVoe. Bro, it says your message is restricted. I can't see that actually. Jason, I cannot see your message, bro. If you could send that again, that would be perfect. I'll be able to respond to you before we continue, in case you have a question or something. Let me know. I'm gonna wait. Bro, Jason, I think you got me on no, you got me on Telegram, I think, or Instagram. All right, cool. I'm guessing you didn't really have anything. Bro, use Alpha Capital. That's what I use. That's what I use, bro. You could use FTMO too, but I'm not gonna lie, FTMO is more expensive. They don't have the bi-weekly payouts, so the system ain't really gonna be the same, to be honest. But use Alpha Capital, bro. I got the link in the description. What is good, Ty Hamilton? I don't know Ty Hamilton. I think this is the Ty that I know, but I'm not sure Hamilton. I don't remember that last name. So I need to eat some food, man. I ordered some food. It's supposed to be in here by now. But yeah, I got the link in the description, bro. If you go to the description, you're gonna see where it says Alpha Capital, UK prop firm. Click that link, bro. Sign up, and you want to use a swing account, bro. Now, I can't say don't use the pro 6%, 8%, 10%. Bro, that's on you. If any of you decide you want to use that, that's cool. I understand some people want to rush to pass their challenge. But listen, never rush to pass your prop firm challenge, gang. That's how plenty people fail, bro. And the instant funded accounts, I'm gonna tell you this now. Almost everyone that purchased already those instant funded account blew their account, bro. Bro, it has not been 2 weeks yet, and these people have blown their account, bro. Now, my account that I had with them was up 2 bands, and I lost some of the bread. But I'm gonna show you, right? I took 6 losing trades on that account. Let me show you where that account is. $50,403, gang. I am still $403 in profit. You could see right here. Let me show you the trades that I lost. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see the 6 losing trades that I took on this account. This is not a screenshot. I don't do none of that foolishness, those other people do. But it's like, I'm still in profit, gang. How am I still in profit? Because I'm not trying to get rich quick, bro. You just want to make the money you paid for the challenge back, which I think I paid $197 or $250 for the 50K instant funded. Plus, you want to make some profit off of it. Then, once you get that back, now you can go fuck the account up. You feel me? Now you can go risk a little bit more. So don't go and rush these prop firm accounts, gang. Bro, this is how these prop firms make money. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. And this is why the average person loses, because of impatience, bro. A lot of you are probably never made 5K bi-weekly from your job. When I was working a job, my commission max per month was 5K. Then I had a base pay of 1,200. I don't remember what the fuck the minimum wage was in the Bahamas at the time. It's $250 a week. I obviously did overtime as well, which was, I think, time and a half. I think I don't remember how the whole things work, but I never made 5K bi-weekly when I worked a job. Never. So if I was still working a job and I made even 4K on this prop firm account, I would stop. Well, if I did it in 5 trading days, I would stop trading. Like, being real. Don't go and try to use these accounts as some fucking fairy tale, gang. Like, you gotta be 100% real with yourself, bro. This is how a lot of traders don't last in a game. They treat these funded accounts like some fairy tale magic loan, bro. They're not. Prop firms are really not here to see you win, bro. Some are. If you're profitable, they want to see you win. Like Alpha Capital, they have a program called Alpha Prime, where they recruit profitable traders. FTMO has something as well called FTMO Quant, something like that. I don't remember what it is. But if you're really profitable, they recruit you to make them money and trade on their fund, right? So, sorry, what is going on with this broker? Okay, cool. So, hold on. Yeah, I remember I just got the Institutional Trading Academy instant funded. I'm still applying this strat. Gonna get Alpha Capital with the first payout. Let's go, bro. That means you didn't blow your account. You're not one of those people that blew it. Good, bro. Trust me. 60 people purchased so far, at least for me, the instant funded accounts, and about 30 to 32, I'd have to go count the messages, blew their account already, bro. And it's like, damn. And everyone was getting 100K, and I'm like, damn, how the fuck you blew all of that in such a short time, bro? In such a short time. And it's like, it's the whole thing when I go back to the greed aspect. Now let's focus on this, right? From your account, you would have paid $5,620. Then you would draw 1,120 from it. 1,120. These would be 4,480. This here you're going to put in your broker, gang, okay? You're going to put this in your broker, and you're going to be compounding this account for 60 days. Your goal with this account is honestly just $75 a day. 60 trading days you're going to be doing this for, okay? Okay, now how do we do the... there you go. If we compound $75 for 60 trading days, because remember, this is a 90-day plan. Let me use my next one. I don't want to lose the calculations on this. I want you all to physically see this, to understand how compounding is going to get you closer to your goal instead of rushing. Bro, the time is going to pass anyway. Why not just do this shit properly to see yourself get the payout that you desire, bro? And you're going to build that discipline, okay, my computer's charged. You're going to build that the discipline and everything, right? So let's count this up, right? 75 times 60 trading days. $4,500, gang. Bro, this technically is risk-free. Because remember, you're using your payout from the prop firm, which you only bought for 407 or 450, 409, whatever time you use them, whatever type of code you use. And you got this payout, and you put 1,120. Now, this doesn't count the deposit. This is just the $75 compounded daily. Bro. Yo. Y'all ain't understanding the power of compounding, gang. This money right here, now you can choose to do two things with it, right? Withdraw the profit or withdraw 50%. So let's add 1,120, which was the original deposit. You now have a trading account of 5,620. Well, what I would do, I would now change my risk on this account and now aim for $300 per day for the rest of the fucking year. Being real. Just because 300 times 90... Whoa, 300 times 90, what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, 300 times, it's not 90 trading days, 20, 40, 60. It's another 60 trading days. 300 times 60, $18,000, bro. Compounded on top of the 5,600 you already have, right? That's crazy. That is crazy, gang. Bro, all of this was from using the prop firm and not just respect, because a lot of people, when they get their payout, they don't reinvest it, and this is how they go broke with trading. They don't treat the trading like a business. The 1,120 could make you $18,000 plus the 560.20. This would be a trading account size, and you would have a nice little Christmas. Bro, you could withdraw 75% of this now if you want, right? Let's see. Times 75 divided by 100. That's $17,000. That's a nice little Christmas trip money. For real. I think when I went to Mexico and I spent the Christmas there for a month and a half, I was with my girl at the time. In total, I spent about 16 G's, but that was just because we was doing a lot and I bought her some gifts or whatever. So this right here is a nice little Christmas trip money. You feel me? If you're a girl, treat your man, bro. If you're a girl and you're watching this, treat your man. I'm not saying this because I want to get treated. I really don't care if a girl buy me anything, even though I felt good today. But it's like, you know, if you're a guy, treat your girl as well too, bro. You got a family, do something nice for your family, bro. Do something nice for your mom. Like, go take her shopping. Say, hey mom, I got $1,000 for you to spend. What do you, well, okay, I don't know if that's enough for clothes. Take her to a nice dinner. Buy her some flowers. Pay for her gas for the month. Hey mom, this is $500 for your gas for the month. Wait, $1,000 for your gas for the month. Hey babe, here's $2,000. You can start your online business with, or let me put $2,000 for you to start your own trading account and buy yourself a prop firm account. You feel me? You feel me, gang? So it's like, that's just one portion. Remember, bro, this is just from the 1,120. We still have 4,480 left from our payout. Now what else are we going to go do? Let's dive into it. Because I want you all to understand the compounding power and the reinvestment when you're using your money. Because a lot of people don't see it that way. And it's like myself, I'm not going to lie. I was tempted to go buy a Ducati out here, right? And the Ducatis out here is a little more costly. It's only like 60 G's, brand new for the Panigale. But that's a lot just to drop on a motorcycle in the country when you have a 2-year visa in, right? You can't just sell a fucking motorbike for the same price you bought it. And I was like, damn, should I go buy that? Or should I put this money on the side for my Singapore trip? What did I do? I put $10,000 aside to invest in a property with my bro in Isla Baru, which is in Cartagena, right? Now, I have a piece of land with him that he's going to build a property on. And I'm also going to help obviously do that with, you know, the expensive for different shit. It was probably, to build that house is only going to cost 25 G's. And we're going to rent that shit out for $100 per night. So it's like, that's a little reinvestment that I don't got to worry about. And all of that is from trading. So I want you all to understand how you reinvest your profits. And like, everything is compounded. Don't try to hit the fucking moon in the first day, okay? Now, nah, G, not blowing this 100K account with a risk management strategy showed, nigga. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Now, we got 4,800 left. What are we going to do with this money? I'm assuming most of your rent is 2,000 max. If rent is over 2,000 and you are working a job or you're struggling, you're stupid. I'm going to be honest. Unless you're living with your family. If you're living with your family, everyone should be putting up money. So anyway, we're going to now put 2,000 aside for our rent, so we are stress-free. That leaves us with 2,480 left. So let's put 2,000 aside. Would I could do a box? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, cool. Here we go. Rectangle, baby. Oh, okay. I thought it would draw the box for you. Oh, templates. Oh, nope. Sorry, man. This is my first time using this whiteboard. Oh, shapes. Here we go. Sweet. So we're going to put, this is 2,000, and this basically is your rent money. This now you have on the side, you know, okay, for this month, my rent is paid, or for the next month, okay? You are now stress-free. What else are we going to do? Finally, my food is here. Jesus, I'm fucking starving. Gang, so my foods, I'm actually going to pause the stream. I don't want you all to watch me eat. That's pretty weird. So let's cover this. It should be coming upstairs soon. So 2,000 is your rent money. If it's more than that, that's crazy. Come move to Colombia. I'm about to move at this spot, but I'm not going to lie. Because I want to be around, well, the area I'm living is pretty upclass, at least for this Colombia. But I pay about $800 now a month. $800 a month, that's just the rent. Obviously, you got to obviously bring your own furniture and all that other different shit. Then you got to pay for the light, the water, the gas. But the building comes with amenities too. They got a big ass pool downstairs. You got a private jacuzzi. You have to make an appointment to use it. 2 saunas. You got to make an appointment to use it. It comes with a gym, a huge ass patio area, security 24/7 downstairs. Like, he's gonna call me soon to come to let the Rappi come upstairs. So it's like, you know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'd say move to Colombia, gang. Like, once you start making, once you have 30,000, okay, no, that's way too much too. Once you have 20,000 saved and you're making consistently 5,000 a month trading, bro, move to Colombia. I would say Mexico. I want you to see security. Hola, bro.
Hola, bro, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo le ha ido?
Estoy bien, bro. ¿Y tú?
Qué bien, 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 gracias a Dios. Mira, te llegó a domicilio.
Sí, bro. Bro, ¿tú quieres una hamburguesa? Yo ordeno 2.
Ah, bueno, mi Dios te pague, hermano. Muchas gracias.
Sí, bro. No problema. Gracias.
Bueno, vale, con gusto, mío. Dios te pague.
Okay. So, like, that's why I would say Colombia is, like, probably the best right now, even though it's getting pretty costly. The last penthouse I lived in, it was $1,800 a month. Now they're charging $4,000 a month from it. Like, bro, where did that big jump come in? You feel me? So it's like they're getting more costly, but it's still less than what you'd spend in the country I'm from, at least for what you're getting. So, you know, I like it. So what we would now do is 2,000 is your rent money. You're stress free. You got $2,408 left. What we're now going to do is with the $2,408 left, you're going to treat yourself, gang. You need to treat yourself with this money, okay? So we're going to put 2,400. How much was left? And 80. Bro, this is a lot left. So I want you, I want you all to understand the power of the compounding and all the money that could be made from just how one withdrawal could change your life. And this is just the first bi-weekly. This is the first, I need to pay the Uber. I mean the Rappi. Give me a second, gang. Hola, bro. Gracias. Para ti y un momento, yo quiero uno por Jotaría.
Hermano, 100 lucas.
No, bien, sí. Sí, bro, no problema. Gang, this place has the fattest ass burgers, I'm telling you. But I'm gonna eat it after I finish breaking this last piece down. Man, that smells good. I want to eat that right now. My boys say, bro, talking fluent Colombian now. Who is Stevie J2X? Stevie J2X. That's probably the YouTube name we made. I don't think I remember anyone named Stevie. Stevie. Yeah, I don't remember that name. Stevie. Okay, that's probably just your YouTube name. But yeah, bro, I'm not that fluent. Like I cannot teach someone how to trade Forex in Spanish, I'm not gonna lie. I could do so much, but not fluently. Like my ex was trying to teach her and I was like, bro, fuck it. Here's a course, go study that. And you know, it's not the same as learning from someone in person. But what was I supposed to say again? Yeah, so now what you're gonna do, I'm gonna focus on the boys. I don't know female budget, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're a female watching this, I think Renika is still watching this. It doesn't let me see who's all watching, but we're going to focus on the male budget, right? So listen, in most countries you should have Zara and H&M. So I personally don't buy designer clothes anymore. It was a waste of money for me in 2023. I spent over $200,000 on design. Whoa, my bad, sorry. On myself, I'm talking about. I spent over $87,000 and the rest was on some girls. I was tricking, I'm not going to cap, but $87,000 on designer, and I only wore some of those things, and I would wear this almost the same shoes over and over, right? It's like I remember I bought this one Prada shoe for like 2,000 or 3,000. Wait, it was 8 million pesos. I spent 8 million pesos on that Prada shoe, right? I just want to show you guys how stupid it is if you're not into it, right? Don't buy these shit to impress. Buy what you like. So 8 million. I think it was a little bit more. I don't remember exactly. Let's put USD, US dollar. Okay, hold on. What the fuck's going on here? COP. Bro, what the fuck? 8 million. That was about $2,000, bro, on some Prada boots that I only wore twice. One in a photo shoot, second in the airport. Bought some Balmain, Versace shoes, some other shoes I can't even, Ferragamo. Can't even pronounce some of the other shit, right? And it's because I was trying to look a certain way online to prove that I have money or whatever the case. And it's like, bro, that's the whole wrong mindset, right? You don't need to prove these kind of things. So don't go spend your fucking profits on trying to prove you're making money. Like, you reinvest in yourself and focus on improving the quality of your life. So as a man, let's focus on how to break down this money. What I would do if this was my first time making this money, again, as a trader and I want to be full-time. So what we're going to do is go to H&M and Zara. These have amazing quality pieces of clothing, okay? And I know this because I bought 2 pants from there, and I bought 2 pants from there in 2023, and those pants are still good. Obviously, I don't wear it every single day, so obviously I don't know if it would wear out if you wear it every single day, but those clothing are good. They also got, what's another place a woman order from? I forgot the name of it. It's online, but they have men pieces too, which is still pretty good. Shit, I don't remember the name. But what you want to do as a man, you want to start dressing like a fucking man, bro. And you know what I mean when I say that. You want to, bro, I'm going to pull this up, right? Old money. This is how you want to start dressing, gang. And you can go get these pieces from H&M, Zara. There's other places online, but I personally don't order online. I hate ordering online. I hate waiting for shit. I'm not going to lie. I'm just that kind of person. So old money, and you go to Zara, right? Zara has some of these people. Oh, old money men. Old money men. There we go. Zara has some of these people. Fashion Nova. There you go. Thank you, Renika. That's the name. They have some nice pieces, right? Now, obviously, I'm not going to dress like some white boy. I mean, if any white dudes are watching this, no offense. You know, it's just a term when I say like a white boy. Like, you know, almost. Like, it's just a term. It's no racial shit. I'm not racist. But I'm going to wear some of the pieces and put together. Pinterest. There we go. I pulled it up on Pinterest. I'm telling you, woman, and Renika's on this. She could say, do you like a guy that dressed like a man? Like, most women like this. And you as a man, you feel better, bro. Like, you feel better This is my Pinterest board. You guys already see what I'm into, filmmaking and shit. But Muay Thai, how to make cinematic video. I didn't want you guys to see that shit, but it's all good. Old money outfits. I'm supposed to say men, actually. It's gonna show women. Oh, here we go. So look, here's a white guy. Like, look at this. This is nice. Black men can wear this, right? Mixed men can wear this. Indian men, brown boys, whatever you are, can wear this. These are nice, bro. And you don't got to wear this exact same thing. This is just for ideas. You feel me? I probably would not put that shit on. This is cool. This is cool. And it's like, you want to just dress better. You don't got to go buy no suit. Like, I don't have a suit. I wouldn't say I would never buy a suit. If I get a house, I probably would. This is nice, boys. You feel me? Drop the fucking jeans, bro. I mean, at least have 2 jeans and that's cool. You don't need no more. This is nice. This is a black dude. This is nice. Look at those shoes. Those look nice. If you like tennis, look what he put on, right? I would never wear that, but that looks nice. I saw, bro, look at this. I probably wouldn't wear it with this shirt. I'll probably use, because that's white, I'll probably use like a whitest type. Anyway, that's cool. Everyone's different, right? So it's just like, look at this shit. All this you can get in Zara. Maybe I think this is a design issue based off, it look like probably Dior. I could be wrong. I think it's Dior. But it's like, you put these outfits together and you look better. You feel better. You get better attention. If you got a girl, she's going to be like, damn, babe, you look nice. And you know how it is when you get a nice little haircut, you take care of your skin. I'm gonna dive into the whole skincare products as well, too, with a little bit of money left from the payout. And I'm going to show you how you feel better and perform better in the markets. So you take $500 from that money, $2,480 left. Take away 500, we get left with 1,980. You go buy yourself 3 nice shirts, 3 nice pants, go get some of these nice shoes, some loafers. Every man should have a loafer and a Chelsea boots. Boom, talking about Chelsea boots. I'll get the suede versions, not these versions, okay? So just go on Pinterest, get yourself some ideas, gang. That's it. That's all you're using it for. And you don't got to copy all these other people's style, right? The whole point of this is just to get an idea of what style suits you, right? Look at this. This is pretty cool. This is not really old money, but you look better, gang. You feel me? If you're a female, start dressing better too. I'm telling you, most guys, like, I'm going to be honest. If I see a female wearing certain clothing, I really don't even talk to her no more, bro. And it's like, I remember this one girl I was talking to 3 months ago or whatever, and I saw what she was posting online, and I'm like, bro, I can't have you behind me looking like that, right? Like, it's all fun and games if you're someone just looking for short-term fun, but you know, you want to present yourself as a woman. Like, you want to look nice. Like, you feel better when people treat you better, when you're respected better, right? You want men to respect you, unless you're someone that's demanding, you know, whore attention or whatever the case may be, then that's cool if that's what you want. But start to dress nice. You don't got to dress like this, all right, if you're a female. Do the same thing. Old money outfits for women. Like I say, I don't want to touch on a female topic. I'm not a female, so I can't tell you what to do. But look at this. This looks nice. But hold on, it might be might have some colored girls, right? Or some brown, or let's just put old money outfits, woman, melanated. Melanated. I should have said black. Oh, cool. Did get the idea. Bro, look at this. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. And this isn't expensive, bro. There's a site called Azura. I know this because I had a Latino who used to like dress like this shit. Cheap clothing. Not cheap. It's affordable clothing. And if you're having a $500 budget, you could get nice. Fashion Nova even as well has this stuff, right? Then you have, I wouldn't want my girl to wear this, but if you're a female, it still looks nice. This looks way better than the lingerie top a lot of girls are wearing now, right? This looks nice. If you're into the baggy stuff, that's cool. So it's like, bro, Pinterest gives you all the ideas, bro. And it's like, go on Zara, go on H&M, go on Fashion Nova, whatever other stores there is, and say, hey, this is what I'm looking to dress. Can you help me dress like this? I want to change my appearance. I want to feel more powerful. I want to look more classy. I want to be respected as a professional female. And, bro, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's like some UK type fit. I bet this person's probably in the UK. Okay, I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't do that though. But I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't do that either. But yeah, this is just an idea, right? So you're going to use $500, gang, from your money, and you're going to be left with $1,980. Now, what are we going to do with this $1,980? We're going to reinvest in ourselves to increase our performance on the charts. How do we do this? You're going to go hire a personal trainer for $250, okay, a month. Personal trainer. Let's put that there. That's $250, okay? Then, a lot of you probably ain't remember the last time you seen the fucking dentist. Go get your teeth clean, go get them whitened, gang. I'm telling you. So take away $250, we're left with $1,730. Go to the dentist. Start investing in yourself. Go to the dentist. The dentist should cost you max like $250 as well. Max. That's $250. Again, this is a game plan. This is just from your first payout. Remember? Just your first payout, gang. My food is getting cold. I'm about to go eat that. Take away $250 again. We got $1,480 left. What are we going to go do? We're going to put $750 in a savings account, gang. Do not touch that $750, okay? As a man that is over 20 years old, you should be saving your money, some money, all right? So $750, we take that away from this money. What do we got left? $730. Now, with the $730, go eat a nice dinner with your family or your loved ones, gang. Feel that money. Or what you could go do as well is maybe go stay in a fucking hotel for 2 or 3 nights, right? I think the average hotel is like $200 per night, a nice 5-star one. But stay in a nice hotel. So you want to use this money as pleasure, gang. And this is a complete breakdown just from that first payout of that bi-weekly. What was it? We got paid $5,680, something like that, gang. Hold on. Yes, Zara, fashionable, all those nice clothing. You don't have to be exposed to look nice. Exactly. But gang, I'm about to go eat some food. That breaks down this whole game plan, how to make turn $497 to $10K in 90 days. And as you can see, we're ready to get the target in bi-weekly. But I just assure realistically we can do it just by risking a little bit of money. Now imagine the same week you do the same amount of money, or let's just say you make $4,000 this time. You don't have to go do the same exact thing with the dentist. Obviously, you're not doing the dentist anymore. Obviously, you don't have to pay the personal trainer again until the following month. So now you have more money in your pocket. But I would still keep reinvesting in a broker. Whoa, why is it still drawing? Okay, cool. I'll keep reinvesting in a broker. I would still go and buy some more clothes, you know, and keep improving the wardrobe. Then I would also buy another funded account again. There's no more refund, obviously, because you already got refunded. But use some of that money and also the savings. And that's all you keep doing every week, compounding your accounts and keep running up money. But after I'm finished eating, gang, we're going to go over gold. We're also going to go over, what do you call it again? We're also going to go over GBP, JPY if there's time. So I hope that made sense to everybody. Got any questions? I'm going to be able to answer it while I have it on the BRB mode. I think that's what it's called. The BRB mode while I'm eating some food. I gotta eat, bro. I'm eating, like I'm training. I gotta fill my body. Yeah, gang. Any questions? Ask it. I hope this was pretty helpful. Well, let's get it, baby.